Hello once again from Northampton County PA, and we got one more canal video for you for today. And yes, believe it or not, down inside all of this lush green Pennsylvania jungle is the Lehigh Colon Navigation System's canal prism, and it's actually approaching exit lock number 30 and it would then go back out into the Lehigh River, where there would be slack water that was created from dam number 5, which is where we just were in the previous video. So we've walked, I'd say, 1.5 to 2 miles to the north, following the river, and we've come to this area right here. So let's take a walk real quick. There's a couple of neat little things in this spot. And the significance of this is the exiting area for the canal that's created by dam number 4, which is also an area that we're going to get to at some point in the summer. You can hike the D&L trail right up to dam number 4, and it's rather well preserved, and definitely a spot we can check out, especially with spring and summer taking over. The rail trails are the easier way to go, so that we'll check out sometime down the road. There's a piece of anthracite here, not the leaf. And again, that's what this canal and the railroad behind us were built to haul, was coal. And everything else was secondary after coal. So this stack stone right here, not really sure what this is about, because there's other stack stone that I know exactly what it's for. But I'm believing canal related, and whatever utilized this stone probably was eliminated by the building of the railroad, which is up here. But again, I don't know. I just see that there is stack stone here. Perhaps there was a house above. No, that's really reaching. Anyway, pretty cool. And it continues along to here, and then there's a huge retaining wall that we'll get to in a minute. But right down here is exit lock 30. And we just got a lot of rain in the Lehigh Valley, so, which is good, because we've been way below where we need to be. We've been in a drought since, I think for over a year now. So the amount of rain that we just recently got was very beneficial. So I would think that normally this isn't so sloppy through here. I don't know, I've never been to this lock before, so we're crossing them off the list. See if we can get up and I can show you just how close to the river we actually are. Yeah, I think this is going to work out. There we go. So you can see the river's higher than usual, much higher than usual, but I don't know how high it would have been if all the dams of the navigation system were in place. I know for certain water wouldn't be moving this fast unless there was a storm or something along those lines. But it would be a much slower flowing river due to the dams creating slack water for the navigation system. So the navigation system was built in 1829. by the Lehigh Coal Company. And obviously to transport anthracite to market. Now, I believe the Lehigh was more for the New Jersey, New York market, as to where the Schuylkill Canal or Schuylkill Navigation was more for the Philadelphia and Wilmington market. And the Lehigh Canal ran all the way down to Easton, Pennsylvania. And then there, the Delaware Canal ran down along the Delaware River down to Bristol, PA. There was also another canal on the other side of the river at Easton in Phillipsburg. I believe that was the Essex Canal. The Easton Phillipsburg area is a really, really neat area. All right, so let's go back up and we will take a look at this retaining wall that was built by the same company that built this lock right here. So the Lehigh Coal Navigation System built the Lehigh Canal. In 1829. And then I believe sometime in the 1860s, well, yeah, that would make sense. There was significant flooding, and the upper portion of the canal from Whitehaven, PA down to Jim Thorpe was washed away. And they did not rebuild the canal. Instead, they went with the railroad option, and they built the Lehigh and Susquehanna Railroad. So for a brief period, the Lehigh Coal Navigation Company had both a canal and a railroad. Now in the 1870s, the Lehigh and Susquehanna would be leased to the Central Railroad of New Jersey, and that would become their main line. But this retaining wall that you see right here, built by the same company that built this lock number 30 right here. So that's kind of neat. And you can see the river. You can see how high the river is from here. Let's go over here. A decent amount of hardware left right here. And then we have concrete because the Lehigh Canal, the southern portion, stayed in operation into the 1940s. So obviously after 1900, if any repairs had to be done, it was concrete time, no more stone. And there's the river raging right behind. All right, well, we're crossing them off one at a time. This one was actually kind of a surprise. I didn't expect to see this today. I'm not sure if we can get down there. No, I'm not going to push it. Yeah, I will. Okay, this is the best I can do for us. And we have some more of this stacked stone. That's got to be canal related. I'm sure it is. That's pretty cool. It's like slate too, which is in the area. a look at this retaining wall. It's pretty nice sized stones on this thing. Got to be mindful for snakes now this time of year too. Never thought I would miss the winter so much. Pretty cool. Yeah, that's the old Lehigh and Susquehanna. Later, the Central Railroad of New Jersey. Built by the Lehigh Coal and Navigation Company, or a subsidiary of the Lehigh Coal and Navigation. Okay, folks, have a great day.